I heard that you like to play at a place called Darkfire Airsoft. Where is this field?
It is in Hillsdale, Michigan.
Michigan. Okay, cool. So, why do you like this field?
Well, it is about 5 steps up from all my local fields, so I would rather make the about hour 15 drive uh up there and play for the day and drive back than go to a paintball field that sometimes allows airsofters on.
Okay, and why is that?
Well, their field is just solely dedicated to airsoft, so it's it's more well thought out, I guess you could say, than like the paintball one is. Paintball is just thrown together, maybe a shipping crate or two, and some hills. But the Darkfire is just like there's a town, trails with marked uh road signs, I guess you could call them, so you don't get lost. It's on about 40 acres of land.
Wow, that's huge.
Uh, it gets
Okay,
you.
so I'm hearing. Sorry, I'm hearing that it's a large field. It's well designed and it caters perfectly to the airsoft community. It's not designed for paintball.
It would definitely be more towards airsoft since it's more spread out. It's a 40-acre field. Paintball is the more popular as a speed paintball, or I don't remember what that's called. But they're buying their inflatable barriers that's maybe 25 yards across in the entire field, maybe 50. So it will definitely uh, it's definitely more curated towards airsoft than paintball.
Yeah, I've played paintball before, of course, but yeah, playing airsoft on a paintball field, yeah, I can't even imagine that. Like, would the airsoft BBs damage the inflatables?
So yeah, my local field that I go to for open play is actually outlawed us on the paintball, the speed paintball field with the inflatables because an airsoft gun penetrated the uh, paintball bunkers. So we were restricted to only 2 fields out of the 3 that are there.
Yeah, because I can imagine they're basically just balloons.
Right.
All right, so what type of field is it? Because you can break fields down into different types. So you've got like indoor fields, you've got kill houses, you've got woodland fields, you've got urban fields, you've got abandoned buildings. How would you describe this field? What would you classify it as?
Well, since it's so large, it has a mixture of like urban combat in the middle is like the main focus of the field, but on the outside, like the outskirts, there is like sniper towers, so you can get like a vantage point to see into town or into the town, excuse me, and like all around. And it's woodland on the outside, then you get the town. I'm trying to put this together all of a sudden, and you got like
Yeah, that's
just
it.
random stuff all spread around. So it's woodland town mix thing, I guess you could say.
Okay, so it's a woodland with a mix of some different indoor environments.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I used to play at a field like that. Like all the Japanese fields are, of course, smaller, and we had half the field was outdoor, and then half the field was indoor. And yeah, when you just transition between outdoor and indoor, it's so much fun. So I really enjoy when you can play in an outdoor field, and there's structures that you can go in and set up ambushes and stuff like that. It's great. So man, it sounds like a cool field. So tell me what a typical day is like playing at this field.
Um. So you're gonna get there. You're gonna see about 80 to 100 people, even if it's in the negative weather. Because Michigan people are just built different. I swear to you.
Hmm.
So
Oh, they are.
yeah. Um. So you'll get up there. You'll get everything set up. You'll get checked in, or you'll buy in, depending if you already bought a ticket. Um. Then pretty much at the beginning of the day, they'll do the national anthem. I don't remember if they raise the flag or not, but they do the national anthem, and then they get the games going.
That's amazing. I've never heard of an airsoft field doing that. Like that's a thing.
Yeah, so this field is run by, I think it's 1 or 2 veterans they have on staff, and I can guarantee you that was definitely their idea, which is a great idea in my opinion.
Yeah, it's fine. Different countries have different opinions on like armed service and stuff like that, and like how close airsoft is or isn't from like military service and stuff. But that's cool that people are getting into it, showing a little bit of national pride. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so after you guys, what is your what's it called? The Star Spangled Banner? Is that it? No,
Uh,
wait, that's not right. What's your national anthem called?
I think it is the Star Spangled Banner. Well,
Makes sense. I was thinking that was like just something Captain America was singing. I mean, like I'm Australian. I don't know anything about America.
yeah, it is the Star Spangled Banner. We did get it right.
Yay, go us! All right. So after you sing the song, what do you guys do?
Um, well, they start doing a safety briefing, make sure no one gets their eyes shot out. Um, then we go on to
Have
the
you
game.
seen anyone get their eyes shot out?
No, but I have had a person have to be escorted off the field after someone used a real military grade flashbang that they somehow acquired.
That's not good.
The issue is he's on my team
Wow.
currently. He's one of my favorite dudes to hang out with.
Well, they didn't say he couldn't do it. Probably.
No, they did not.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we have. I guess someone did that at our local field because we have a sign now that says no flashbangs and noise emitting devices. So yeah, someone probably did that at our field. It wasn't me.
Sure.
I saw someone get their eye shot out. It's not fun. It stops the game for everyone, and uh, everyone. It kind of really kills the mood. So the guy got his vision back after like 3 months. It was a whole thing, but yeah, don't take off your goggles ever. All
Yep.
right, so you finished the briefing. What's next?
Well, they'll usually start with a team deathmatch, which is pretty self-explanatory. Most kills wins, or I don't even know if they keep track of it, honestly. But, just full on force, you're going until they call the whistle. So you'll do
Okay, so I
that.
assume you're using respawns then.
Yeah, we do use respawns. I think 3 is the pretty normal amount of respawns that they give you. So then after that match is over, if they ask everyone, hey, does anyone need to go refill on ammo, all the stuff like that, and then if they don't, they'll just get a game going right then and there. Everyone goes back to their bases, and it's pretty much no downtime unless like you want it. You walk off if you want downtime or need to reload.
Okay, nice. I really love fields that do that. We only have one field in Japan that I play at that has no downtime. And basically, as soon as one match finishes, the next one starts. And if you have ammo, you join. If you don't have ammo, you just sit out the match.
Right.
So I like that because you just get in. We normally do like 4 matches in, then 1 match out, and you just run everything dry. It's great. All right. So I guess you guys just run games back to back from like 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock or something.
There's actually a lunch break at around 12 to 1 p.m. They give everyone a 1 hour lunch break. The field pretty generally clears out because all the people that play there are locals usually, so they just go to McDonald's or whatever. But for us guys that are there, they, I think, recently have had local shops come up, like local sandwich dude, if I remember, and he actually made really good sandwiches. Definitely worth buying them.
Nice. No, it's always good when you get good food during an airsoft game. I remember at the last game I played, they gave us like a bag of spaghetti sauce and then just like a bowl of spaghetti, and it was just like the absolute worst pasta I've had in my life. And it's just like this is shit.
Yeah,
We paid for it too. It's like this is not worth money. This is barely fit for human consumption.
if
All
it
right. So, what game types are you guys running? Is it just team deathmatch all day, or do you have some like interesting other games?
so we do have the team deathmatch, which is I'm pretty sure everyone's favorite, unless we're doing like the big event, then that's completely different. But on like a normal day, we're doing the team death matches, and after that, it'll sometimes divulge into chaos, which is starts at a free for all, and every time you shoot a person, they join your team, and at the end, it's one team versus the other, and hence the name Chaos. It's chaos.
Oh, nice. We have that. We call that a vampire, but it's normally like a one-on-one where you have like three vampires versus like 70 people, and then each time you kill someone, they become one of the vampires.
Okay.
So it's closer to like Call of Duty Infected.
Yeah, I was just about
But
to say.
yeah, your game sounds cool. I'd like to do that. So it starts with battle royal, and then kind of like becomes squads, and it'll end up just with a one team versus one team, right?
Right, and you'll start just running, and I've just seen a whole charge of 70 people run after one guy, and it's the funniest thing ever.
And so just to confirm the rules, so after if you kill me, so I'll join your team. Then if Fred kills me, am I then out or do I join Fred's team?
So how it works is when you're shot, you go into like a down state, and technically you don't have to join the person that shot you team. Uh, you can join whoever comes and claims you, and it's like 10 seconds to claim the person.
Oh, okay. So as soon as someone's down, they can be recruited,
Yep.
and then the closest person to them recruits them. So uh, if I was shot by an enemy, you could my own team revive me and recruit me?
They don't ever say anything against it. I mean, we personally, that's how we do it. Just revive you and get back in the fight. So, yeah, it's never been outlawed, I guess you could say.
Okay, so it's kind of just like a medic game where you can medic anyone, but after you medic someone, you have to play on their team.
Yep.
So it's like medic recruitment. All right, that's cool. I could definitely play that. That sounds lots of fun. Any other cool games you got?
I do remember when we were playing night games there, we were doing like a chopper down, like Black Hawk Down type game where there were three pilots, and there was Americans and Russians coming in to try and find you and extract you. Russians being the bad guys, classic movie
Yeah.
logic.
Well, they know what they did.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I remember when we did it, we just sat there for about an hour and a half, and we were like, you know what? We're just gonna go out there, and we stood out there because no one there apparently on night vision and could see our red light.
Yeah, night vision gives you a really big advantage. All right, man, that sounds cool. So, what would you say like the atmosphere at the field is like?
I would say it's very welcoming first off when you get there, and then once you actually start talking to everyone, it just kind of turns into this fun, like you're not at a game, you're at kind of like a big party with the game at the side. You know, it's not like they're blasting music and drinking alcohol, but it's like a party, I guess. It's you got to be there
That's
to
cool. It's
experience it.
and they're welcoming to like beginners and stuff like that.
Yep.
What are the rentals like? Do they have good rental equipment for people to use, or is it kind of like best to bring your own stuff?
So if I remember seeing correctly, they this like over this downtime season, down season, they're upgrading the Gen 3 Lancers, if I remember correctly. Their whole fleet is going to be Gen 3s by the 23 season startup. So,
Okay, they're fine.
but
Okay, and what about the staff at the field?
they're all super friendly. When my trailer broke, the little jack that to jack it up and put it onto a truck snapped off. They were willing to get any tool for us so we could get it fixed and get out of there.
Nice, that's cool. Um, it's always great when the staff are friendly and helpful because it completely just changes the whole mood of the game. All right, and I guess the last one, just price. Like, how much does it cost to play there?
Um, it's $20. Last time I played there, it was $20. Hand them a crisp $20 bill, and you're on your way playing.
Nice, and there's no like strange restrictions or something. Like, I was talking to a guy the other day, and he's like, "Oh, for my field, you can't bring your own BBs. You can only use the BB supplied at the field." Is there anything like that?
No, I would say the field is definitely one of the looser ones on restrictions. They would never think of saying, "Oh, you got to use our BBs. You got to buy from our pro shop." You know, it's they built by players is what the field was.
Okay, man. So it sounds like a cool place. I'll put the information in the description, and if anyone's in Michigan and is looking to play, definitely check out Darkfire Airsoft. They sound like a pretty cool place.